Question 3. D. If the game was won in any of the next 3 points played, what was the probability that it was won by Barry? The way to tackle this problem is to break it up into 2 segments. Game was won in the next 3 points played, won by Barry. We'll have a look at that a little bit later on. So let's just first look at won in any of the next 3 points played. Okay. What are the chances of it being won in any of the next 3 points played? 1 in next 3 points. Probably that's 1 in the next 3 points. Well, let's have a look at what we've got here. Could be won by Zoe in the next point. So that's within 3 points. And the chances of that are 0.55. Or is plus. So let's put down plus. Or it could be won by Zoe within the next 3 points. If Barry won the next point and Zoe won the next point after that, and then Zoe won the next point after that. Let's write that down. So, or, which is plus, Barry wins a point, which is 0.45. See 0.45 there. And Zoe wins the point after that, and is times 0.55. And Zoe wins the next point after that, and is times 0.55. Alright? Or, there's another possibility as well. Or, another way of winning in the next, anybody winning in the next 3 points would be if Barry won in the next 3 points. And he can. Yes, Barry can win in the next 3 points too. So it's another possibility. Barry wins the next point is 0.45. So if Barry won the next point, 0.5, and is times, and he won the point after that, 0.45, and he won the point after that, 0.45, then the game would be won by someone as well, in this case Barry. So we work out the total of that altogether is 0.55 plus 0.45 times 0.45 times 0.55 times 0.55 plus 0.45 times 0.45 times 0.45 equals 0.77725. Okay, so that is a chance, or the probability of the game being won within the next 3 points played. It is 0.77725. Alright, now the last bit is what is the probability that it was won by Barry. Okay, probability won by Barry. What's that? Probability won by Barry. Let's see what that is. Well, probability that's won by Barry is that Barry wins the next point, and he wins the next point, and he wins the next point. That is the probability that Barry wins within the next 3 points. Those 3 things must happen. He must win the next 3 points. And first point, chances of that will be 0.45 and times getting the next point, 0.45 and times getting the final point, 0.45. All of that, the chances of all that happening, and we've worked that out in a previous question, is 0.091125. Okay. Now finally, looking at the question as a whole, okay, so let's look at the answer to the question as a whole. Answer equals if the game is won in any of the next 3 points played. Okay? So if, after an if, you put that thing on the denominator. We worked out what that is. What was the chance of the game won in the next 3 points played? 0.77725. 0.77725. Alright, now you've got to have the higher number obviously on the denominator in probability. The other one that goes on the numerator is 0.091125. Okay? Probability that it was won by Barry, if it was won, out of all of the chances of winning, someone winning at all, chances of Barry being that one to win is, we work it out as a fraction there, 0.091125 divided by 0.77725 equals, and the answer, the final answer, 0.011, 0.1172 to 4 decimal places. You can take another number of decimal places, don't take too many, but 4 is okay, and that is our final answer.